Welcome to the mother of all talk shows, the Open University of the Airwaves, the College of Knowledge, where there are no tuition fees and where you are encouraged to speak back to the teacher. This evening, we'll be talking Turkey. Well, at least the fact that President Erdogan has called a referendum in which the Turkish people will be asked to vote for Christmas Day, 25th of December, to be a national holiday, a case of Turkey's voting for Christmas. But more seriously, we'll be talking about Iran, where the protests continue. And the question is not that there are legitimate protesters and legitimate reasons to protest, but about the extent to which this is another US-inspired regime change operation, color revolution, call it what you will. We'll be talking about President Putin's remarkable speech, first in the Kremlin and then outside in Red Square, Moscow, a speech which no other leader anywhere in the world would have been capable of making, whether you liked it or not. The truth is that a man who has suffered all these life-threatening injuries and illnesses over the last 6 months, he's had liver cancer, stomach cancer, brain cancer, he has had lung cancer, he has had body doubles, up to 30 of them, and yet there he was, looking as fresh as a daisy and articulating a stand on behalf of what he sees as Russia's national interest that drew resounding cheers, not just throughout his own country, but if any Western leader could have made that speech credibly about their own country, they would be cheered to the rafters and elected or re-elected on a landslide. We'll be talking about the situation in Ukraine, with Russia gaining 8.5 million new Russians. A little baby was born a couple of minutes after midnight on the first day of Russian sovereignty and citizenship in the Donbas, in the eastern Ukrainian region. On the other hand, Russia has lost 250,000 Guardian-reading, pro-Western, liberal intelligentsia in return for 8.5 million people who actually want to be Russian. That sounds like a good deal for me. And, of course, we'll be talking about Britain, about the state that we are in. It looked for a day or two like Britain was going down, like the Titanic, but with the lights off rather than on. And now it seems that we are recovering, at least the currency is. But at what cost, we'll be discussing over the course of the next 2 hours. And just a note, next Wednesday is the last Galloway show. I know it sounds sad, but actually it's a birth, not a death, because on October the 12th, this all singing, all dancing, mother of all talk shows will be coming your way twice a week. Stay tuned for further details. Fasten your seatbelts. It's, as always, going to be a bumpy ride on the mother of all talk shows.